So in my mind's eye, I was seeing the color yellow and like sparkles. So that could be significant to some of you, or maybe pay attention to sparkles. The color yellow, it may come out in this reading. It can be related to the solar plexus chakra, where your core is, your core essence, confidence, emotion, joy, your life force, the sunrise, beginning a new day, something similar to that. Okay, so today is the day that 3-Eye Atlas is closest to the earth. The planets may be very significant. What do they need to hear? Ace of Pearls. This is a new beginning. Pearls could be very significant to some of you. The pearl starts as like the grain of sand, and it takes time. There's patience. So maybe you've been very, very patient, but you're about to turn into this pearl. It's like the diamond, right? So from a small grain of sand and patiently growing and waiting to become the pearl. It says financial abundance, new opportunities, and prosperity. That reminds me of yellow, gold, sparkles, sunrise, the new day, sun rising again, bringing lightness and joy into your spirit again, into your life again. So Aces is a new beginning. The first house in astrology is ruled by Aries. It's the sun. So your rising sign in astrology, if you know it, is the time when the sun rose the day you were born. So you may want to look into that. This is a new offer, opportunity, message, growth, something fresh and young beginning, whether it's material, financial, something very tangible. It could be a project you've been really working on, or your stability in your life. It could be related to your work, your daily routines, but there's something new being born. It's some type of rebirth. Prosperity, financial, material, tangible, stability. 9 of Pearls, Pentacles again. So this is something very tangible, very material, something you can see, taste, touch, feel. Luxury, independence, and enlightenment. Enlightenment, that sun rising again, the light, the yellows and sparkles. Your spirit may become more light in energy and vibration, maybe releasing kind of like heavy blockages. It's time to crack open, to pull out the pearl. 9s, here you go. So Sagittarius rules the 9th house in astrology, and it's a faith, trust, higher journey, travel, long distance travel, a higher perspective, surrender. 9 of Pentacles is reaching a harvest. So harvesting the pearl. This is releasing heaviness, walking away from more of that dark, heavy energy, maybe vibrations, maybe the past, to more lightness, moving forward. So this is the harvest. It's time to reap what you've sown. Reap the rewards of what you've sown. You've planted the seed, which begins at the Ace, especially Pentacles, reaching this fulfillment, this stability, this accomplishment, the goal. Lotuses could be significant to some of you. It's like that murky waters, fogginess, the storm is lifting. You're going to be feeling this. This forest, look at the pine trees. So now you have the Page of Pearls. All Pentacles. This is all earth energy. It could be manifesting in the physical, which we do this all the time. It's becoming more consciously aware of it. Page, attentive, adept, self-development. There's 2 rabbits. Rabbits could be very significant. They can represent good luck and speed. Pages can be young, fresh, also childlike. Both of these can be childlike energy. The Ace and the Page could be connected to your inner child. Something new, fresh, a beginning, and offer a message, maybe receiving news on this new offer of something tangible, material, financial, something very abundant, prosperous, something very fruitful. It's like fertile energy. You started with this little seed, right? And now sprouting out of the ground and reaching its height. So I feel this is your potential in becoming more consciously aware of manifesting in the physical. It could be something related to your daily routines, a home, stability, accomplishment, Maybe some kind of graduation, certification, a promotion, something you're gonna be seeing physically. Absolutely, this is something physical. Moonology Oracle. Can we get one card? What is going on? Okay, so this one flew. You have mutable moon. Nothing is yet set in stone. And you have full moon. Surrender to the divine. So we talked about Sagittarius, 9th house of surrender, faith, and trust. When you plant that seed and you water it, you've got the right like temperature and everything. You trust that that seed will sprout and that you'll reap the rewards. So law of attraction, you've done a lot of work. You've put a lot of focus and determination in your seed, whatever you're wanting to accomplish. And now it's time to just surrender it. Surrender that manifestation, surrender that intention. You've already done the work. You've already done this healing, growth, put a lot of focus into, discipline into, and now it's time to just surrender it. Okay, so new moon is dark, right? And so the full moon becomes completely illuminated. So it will be illuminated. Now you've got the mutable moon. Nothing is yet set in stone. Waters. That reminds me of that storm we talked about. The seeds are growing. That moon is becoming more and more illuminated. Okay, once it becomes illuminated, you're going to see, you're going to know, things will come to that fruition, that fulfillment, that completion, the accomplishment, where things become succeeded, where you succeed. Nothing is yet set in stone. You can always like rewrite your story. You can always plant a new seed. When you reach that harvest, you are gifted multiple seeds out of that one, multiple opportunities. It's on page 108. I have to say, the 18th major arcana in tarot is the moon card. So the moon is very significant. Mutable is all about change, shape-shifting, even that something is still developing. This card indicates that something is indeed changing and there's room for maneuver. So take it as a sign that the situation you're asking about is far from finalized. If you're not happy with the current state of play, that's marvelous. It means you can still change the course of the outcome. However, there's also a sense that the situation could perhaps be a little unstable. We talked about your stability. For some, this is great news because you can still influence it. Others will struggle with the uncertainty, but should stay with it a little longer. Surrender, have that faith, right? Either way, nothing is set in stone yet. Attune to the moon. I know that the best will unfold for me. You're mentoring towards your goal, and that's okay. Staying adaptable is the key to success for you now. Make sure you're not being led astray. Have you become distracted? Time to focus. Stay with it, whatever it means to you. In astrology, there are 3 so-called quadruplicities: cardinal, fixed, and mutable. The mutable signs are Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Pisces. And when the moon is in one of these signs, you know there's going to be more flexibility in a situation. Anytime you pull this card, it suggests there's the opportunity to keep visualizing and affirming what you want, as there's still room for change. So think about what you want and enjoy the daydream, the dream, the accomplishment, the goal, moon energy, dreaming. Okay, so working with the moon, setting your intentions, focusing on the goal, but not so fixated on it. Become mutable and flexible to where you still surrender and trust the universe, divine will take care of you, and that everything aligns, everything comes to some kind of fulfillment, and answers always do come in some way. So paying attention to the moon, just focus on how far you've come, all the challenges you've overcome, obstacles you've overcome, all the growth, all the accomplishments, all of the goals you've already accomplished and succeeded at. Becoming very present in the moment, and also ground your energy with Mother Earth. Okay, beautiful message. So just take what resonates. As always, abundant love and light, so be it, so it is, and I'll see you guys in the next one.